It's a beautiful day here in Brooklyn, so we're taking advantage and we're gonna go thrifting. And by we, I mean me and Roger.
Alvin and Chipmunks? Yeah.
This detail here is really neat. If you don't get it, I will, because it's only $13. Oh, they have another one in this red color. I found this really cute baby blue LL Bean jacket with this corduroy collar. Ah, I love this color. Roger, what do you think? Look, last time? This is the same one? No, it's not. Varsity jacket from Cherry Hill. Would you wear this or no? No? Okay. Oh, look at this. This is so cool. It has two pockets with these corduroy. I thought they were flaps, but I don't think they are. Yeah, they're just go down like this with this collar. I feel like Roger would really look cute in this.
Reminds me of my green jacket.
Yeah, it's like quilting all over it, and the color is like a nice neutral.
You find like
scared.
Maybe you find money or bugs.
Because like I don't know if I'll find like a tissue in it or something.
He wrapped her pantyhose around his legs, and he could feel the magic keeping him from harm, even though she didn't love him anymore.
In the fitting room, trying some stuff on. It is hella crowded today, which I was expecting. It's Saturday. I have a couple of friends that have been like kicked out of Ultramarine Vintage for filming inside, so I really wanted to keep it low-key. But anyway, I'm trying on this sweater, and I really like the color. It's like this pea soup green. The only thing that kind of sucks about it is that it has a drop stitch, so I feel like I have to go back in and maybe do a little bit of repairing. I don't know. It's really cute. I love this color.
The green one.
What do you guys think? What do you think? Do you like it? I also found this jacket. I don't know if this is considered like some sort of gingham. I think it is. It's like a variated gingham with a bunch of different colors. It's by Christopher and Banks, which I recently got a pair of pants from. I feel like it'd be really cute to wear in the springtime over top a t-shirt or maybe some sort of sweater, and a pair of jeans just worn very casually, and it has a hoodie, which is nice, especially on like really rainy days when I want to cover my hair up because my hair is super frizzy when it's humid outside. I also found this baby blue LL Bean jacket. It looks a lot like the one I have at home, but it has this bank logo on it, so I think I'm just gonna put a nice little patch over it just to hide that.
Le temps des copains et de l'aventure quand le temps
I think I'm gonna have to leave this one behind. It has like this really crazy stain right there, which you can kind of hide, but it's also $18, so I don't know, it's a little bit high up there on the price point. I think the last one that I got was only $12, but I am gonna get all of these guys. I think it's gonna come out to like $40. Roger's looking for a cafe, and we just left that Ultramarine Vintage because it was super crowded and we were getting a little bit overwhelmed, but we managed to find a couple of things that we're really happy with. Freezing cold. Honestly though, my core is pretty warm. The only thing that's cold is in my hands, so I'll probably just like tuck on my gloves right now.
Quand le temps va et vient, on ne pense à rien malgré ses blessures, car le temps de l'amour, ça vous met au cœur un peu de chaleur et de bonheur. Un beau jour c'est l'amour et le cœur bat plus vite, car la vie suit son cours et l'on est tout heureux d'être amoureux. C'est le temps de l'amour, le temps des copains et de l'aventure, quand le temps va.
Sadly, we had no luck in there. We didn't find anything, but it was so cool, like looking around. Roger looked through some books and stuff. We found like a signed copy of a photography book. We're about to cross the street right now, get some coffee because we're like running low on energy right now, or at least I am. It's a lovely day today though. Let's see if we find seats.
Malgré ses blessures, car le temps de l'amour, c'est long, c'est court, ça dure toujours, on s'en souvient, on s'en souvient, on s'en souvient, on s'en souvient.
Got my bag. I think I'm forgetting something. Here it is. Hello guys, how's it going? Today I thought I would take advantage of yet another sunshining day. It's been exactly 5 days since I actually went out thrifting. I ended up finding some really cute vintage pieces and I'm really excited to show them to you guys. Before I begin though, I did want to talk about a little meet and greet that I'm going to be holding with the Goodwill. I am actually really excited to be working with them again in their little Goodwill extended event that they started last year. So pretty much what they do is that they set up this little fashion week event and they do it at like one of their locations. They have drinks, snacks, food, and also a lot of thrift shopping. They have a lot of other bloggers and creators kind of go around and getting their favorite vintage pieces or secondhand pieces in general, and they curate them. They put them in racks, and I was able to make one. So if you want to shop my finds or anything that I ended up really fancying, definitely go to this event. I will leave a link for you guys down below, and it'll also be really nice to meet and hug you all. But anyway, let's just get into the stuff. So if you saw my last lookbook video, you might have noticed that I didn't really show any outerwear in it. It just kind of showed the layered outfits for winter, but no coats at all, because I pretty much just own one big puffy black coat that just covers all of my outfits. And so this time when I went thrifting, I really had outerwear in mind. I also noticed myself just gravitating more toward the men's section because they really do have just interesting outerwear pieces compared to some of the stuff that I was seeing at the women's section. But yeah, this time I found this really cool mustardy beige quilted coat that is very nice and oversized and boxy, which I personally prefer in my outerwear. It just really gives you a chance to layer with all of your big sweaters, your turtlenecks, and all that jazz underneath, which I can really appreciate. And I also love the fact that it has this inner lining, which is very warm and soft on the inside. The best part is that it has this pocket that's more of like a double pocket, so you can put your phone in here and your hands in here and still feel really comfortable when you're walking around. Although I don't normally go for pieces like these, I feel like it complements my style really nicely because it just has a nice neutral color. And then I have this colorful variated gingham, I want to say parka, because it has like the whole hoodie drawstring kind of thing going on. I've never personally seen a piece like this before. I think it'd be super cute to wear with just like a very basic t-shirt underneath, or maybe a turtleneck and a pair of jeans. Now that I'm looking at this, I'm realizing how weird my style is. I feel like I'm either looking like an eccentric grandma or a 5-year-old girl in a playground, but I don't know, I'm starting to come to terms with that, and I just really like this jacket, so I ended up picking it up, and I honestly think this is like one of my favorite things that I found this time around. So yeah, pretty happy about that one. I really wanted to show you guys this jacket that I found for Roger because it just has like a really nice laid back grungy cowboy kind of vibe to it. I know it's not mine, but let's be real, us girlfriends tend to steal our boyfriend's clothing, so I will definitely be stealing this. It has this really cool embroidered trim across the chest that kind of goes out in a V shape, but my favorite part about it is the collar because it has like this color blocking going on, and oh, the trim actually goes around the back too. Very 80s inspired in my opinion. In fact, it could have probably been from the 80s or 90s. This one came out to $13 too, which I thought wasn't bad, especially for an outerwear piece. And it even has lining, so you could actually get a nice warm effect from it. And I probably saw this with like a pair of corduroys and a t-shirt or something, maybe like a gray graphic tee to kind of give it that nice grungy vibe. I don't know how many times I said that, I'm so sorry. I ended up picking myself up another sweater. You guys know I can't get enough of sweaters while I can wear them, and it's still very much cold right now. I mean, we're in the middle of February. But this one's really cool though because it has this very nice moss green color, which I don't already wear often, and I've been seeing it around a lot in my favorite YouTubers and people here and there, so I thought I would give the color a chance and see if it looks good. I really love the fit of it. It kind of has a very nice boxy element to it, but as always I do like to tuck it in under my bra to kind of give it a more cropped look. It also has this really cool, interesting vintage tag on it that says it comes from Utica, New York, and it's all wool sportswear. I have this huge wool scarf that is pretty much like a blanket. I love the plaid that it has, and it kind of just like wraps around very nice and full around the neck. I'm always just like on the hunt for scarves, specifically ones that are plaid, because I just like the very classic look that they have to them. They go with pretty much any coat, and I thought it looked really cute with that quilted coat that I picked up. It only came out to $6, which makes it the cheapest thing that I found at Ultra Vintage, but very special nonetheless. St. Moritz in New York. So a lot of New York vintage stuff here. I did end up gravitating toward yet another moss green piece because I can't get enough of green for some reason, especially now in the winter time. This one's just a very nice classic peacoat, and it has this really oversized lapel to it. I've always just been a huge fan of big lapels because it just makes things more exaggerated and fun in my opinion. This one's actually super warm. Like, it even has this inner lining here that just keeps you very, very toasty. I don't normally go out and wear the secondhand pieces that I get the same day because obviously it tends to be very dirty. But that day I made the mistake of going out with a sweater, and it had been warm in the afternoon, but the temperature dropped tremendously that night, so I ended up wearing it, and I was really, really freaking warm. I also got the scarf to go with it, and I know I said this before, but I was looking for a scarf just like this because I had been looking at some scarves that Free People had, and they were selling ones that were identical to this, only they were like about $300, which is crazy. Super fuzzy, and it has a really nice neutral color that kind of just goes with everything. I like the texture that it adds to any outfit that you're wearing, and it also has this like cool fringe here at the bottom. I really hope you guys enjoyed my very first come thrifting with me while living here in New York City. I know I just did a flea market thing a few weeks back, but I definitely just wanted to take you guys to like my recent favorite thrift stores here in Brooklyn, and I'll definitely be venturing out a lot more because I feel like there's just a lot more vintage here, you know? As always, in a comment down below, I would love to know what your favorite find from this haul was, and maybe your own favorite thrift finds in the winter, because yeah, we're still waiting for the spring, but it is not here anytime soon. If you liked it, make sure to give it a like, and if you happen to be new to my channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more thrift hauls, lookbooks, and everything else in between, really. I want to experiment a lot more this year, especially with my content. I am brainstorming a lot of things that can kind of share more of my experience in living in New York and maybe help those of you guys that are interested in living here. Again, thank you so much for spending this time with me. I love you all so much, and I will see you on the next video.